The crowd at Anfield were treated to a moment of magic and perhaps a rather significant one in terms of this month's World Cup as it marked Neymar's return to action. The forward made a sensational return from injury, with a phenomenal goal in a 2-0 friendly victory over Croatia. Neymar's first taste of match action came just 98 days after suffering an injury that threatened to rule him out of this summer's tournament in Russia. His strike gave Brazil the lead in the 69th minute before Roberto Firm added a second in injury time. Here's what we learned from the encounter. No captain, no problem. Brazil are among the favorites to lift the World Cup. Just which individual will have the honor of hoisting football's most coveted trophy should they go all the way, though, is uncertain. Since Tite's appointment in June 2016, the captain's armband has been rotated, and against Croatia, Gabriel Jesus became the 15th player, in fall internationals, to lead the side under the current regime. The five-time champions were reportedly set to be led by Dani Alves at Russia, but the fullback's injury has seen the policy of rotation continue. Brazil have been led into battle by some iconic captains over the years, with the likes of Carlos Alberto, Cafu and Pelé among them. Despite lacking in a permanent skipper at the moment, there's no shortage of leadership in the team. The likes of Thiago Silva and Miranda were once again vocal in their marshalling of the back line, while Neymar leads from the front in every sense. Whether or not Brazil will suffer from the absence of a standout designated leader as they navigate a major tournament remains to be seen, though. Gabriel Jesus Neymar boosts SELECAO. Neymar made a much-anticipated return to action when he was introduced in place of Fernandinho at halftime. The 26-year-old has been confined to the sidelines for over 3 months after fracturing his foot while playing for Paris Saint-Germain in Ligue 1 on February 25. His presence on the bench for the friendly against Croatia in itself was a boost for the Selecao 11 days before the start of the World Cup. Concerns over his fitness and match sharpness were swiftly dispelled when Neymar's stunning effort broke the deadlock 23 minutes into his appearance and brought what was a rather cagey encounter to life. Willian picked the ball up in midfield and slid it through to the man of the moment down the inside left channel, and from there, it was the Neymar show. He took the pass into his stride perfectly before bamboozling two Croatia defenders, cutting inside and rocketing in a strike off the underside of the bar. His balance was exquisite, the finish uncompromising. The confidence with which he executed the whole move showed why he's the world's most expensive player and would have put wind in Brazil's sails ahead of their opening World Cup match with Switzerland in Rostov-on-Don on June 17. While the goal announced Neymar's return with great pomp, it also reiterated his place among Brazil's all-time greats. He now has 54 goals for the national team, only one behind Romario, with only Pelé and Ronaldo to catch beyond that. Don't discount Croatia. Croatia are set to retain their tag as perennial dark horses heading into the World Cup after proving to be formidable opponents for one of the tournament's standout favorites. The 2-0 scoreline flattered Brazil, with Roberto Firm doubling their advantage in injury time. In truth, Croatia caused them plenty of problems as they competed well in the middle of the park for long periods. Luka Modric was excellent at the tip of their three-man central midfield, regularly attacking the final third and putting pressure on the opposition's back line. With Brazil attempting to play out from the back, Zlatko Dalic did well to press high up the pitch and force them into making errors. For Tite's part, perhaps it's worth considering Ederson in goal if he is to persist with that ploy, given that Roma's Alisson didn't look comfortable with the Croats closing in.